Well, the last question that we have for you, Tom, is one of the responsibilities of a board member is to act as a liaison to standing community committees. What committees do you think you are best qualified to represent, and why?
That's a tough one. Obviously, finance would be an easy one for me. Infrastructure would be another one, and you might ask why. And I'll tell you why. In my years at the hospital, I did get involved with building buildings, both from the cost side and the management side, but that I enjoyed those projects. So I think I could contribute there, and then I could contribute to the landscape committee. So they really, when you look at the list of all the different committees, I'd be happy to serve on any of them. As an accountant, we're not the best with communications, but I think I could contribute to any of them. But obviously finance would be the most logical.
Well, great. Well, Tom, thanks again for stepping up and serving as a candidate for the board, and best of luck.
Thank you.
Well, the CRO, of course. I just joined the CRO Valley Mountain Park Advisory Committee. I think that's its official name, which I'm hoping to really enjoy, even though it's a little problematic to figure out how we can help schools in this particular year. I've also been a member of the ARB, so I could serve as an ARB representative. And I wouldn't even mind doing infrastructure. I've helped build a couple of buildings on my campus research building, so I know a bit about that kind of stuff. Don't know anything about roads.
Terrific. Well, Sue, thank you so much for coming in today and stepping up and serving as a candidate for the POA board, and we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Well, after her serving on the Finance Committee for 8 years, I think, I probably understand that one pretty well. Having worked at the beginning of the, quote, Infrastructure Committee, I still understand that one reasonably well. When I was on the board before, I was a liaison to Safety and Security, to the ARB, and to infrastructure.
Great. Well, Mike, thank you so much for coming in. Again, appreciate you stepping up and being a candidate for the POA board, and wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
All of them, because I have my background experience. I could do any of them very well. I'm currently on the Infrastructure Committee, and I work with Pete Rogers. Pete came to me and he said, I'm getting old and I need to maybe have somebody to cover my back here if he falls in the lake and can't get up in the boat. So I said, good idea, I'd be glad to help you. So he and I take care of the 3 lakes. And I'd be very good on the Safety Committee. I'm an expert hardscape landscaper, so I know how to do landscaping. I'm very good in business strategic planning, so one of my ideas would be to maybe set, this might be one of your later questions, but I have 3 ideas that I like to kind of pursue if I get on the board. Because I'm all about safety, and I'm all about how we can improve our development and our homeowner value here, and the things we could do to make the value of the cliffs excel above all the other cliffs properties. And we have a lot of unique things that nobody else has that could make that happen.
Great. Well, again, Jerry, thanks so much. Really appreciate you coming in, stepping up, and being a candidate for the POA board.
Well, thank you. Thank you for
Good
having
luck.
me. Yeah, thanks.
I think given my career experience and my interests, certainly the Communications Committee comes to mind. The Community Relations Committee is another one that comes to mind. I've done a lot in the past with security and safety. That's another possibility. But I'm certainly interested as well in supporting any committee that might need that sort of support from the board member.